My plastic red baby goes up first thing every morning.
That looks like a baby alive.
Yeah, it looks real. Which is probably why Grandma got freaked out.
Only the girls get them?
I think the boys get them too. It's kids.
That being said, my brother had kids, 4 kids. Never changed a diaper and was proud of it.
Oh, wow.
And he's still married, which is like, wow.
I was going to say he's divorced, right?
Surprisingly, no.
Get to summon in a minute, Faith.
I will say she is very
To be fair, I don't know if you were in already, we've got a monitor set up and I called the kid in the middle of the night when the baby went off, so it was her circus for monkey. I had my turn. Twice.
fair enough, right?
Exactly.
Which is why I said when we were thinking of getting that's fine. I just absolutely not. That's fine, I'll take care of it. So first couple times they were thinking of bailing on the task, I was like, nah. We can always take
Be on your guard! I do not trust these dragon worshippers.
That was my daughter's reaction, which is why she's still taking care of it. And why we still have it.
Good job.
Oh, now you have Trevor. I can see you have it when you want.
I don't know what happened.
It just...
I can't attack that.
Just stand in the fire.
Frost does not care who
tapped out for a
falls into
second,
its
so
arms.
it's by the fire
Your
too.
faces will be frozen.
Oh, she got
horror
hit. Yeah, she got the meteor.
Yeah.
Blood stains the earth!
Lightning's caress is capricious. One kiss marks you forever. No matter.
Soon, the incarnates will be unleashed on a world in need of our rule.
Thank you. I told them to.
Thank you.
Jelly, I missed your band boats last night.
Oh.
Everybody got potions. Finish it off. This is more or less the same, but it's a bigger deal if we don't clear pillars, so we need to be careful about doing that.
We will need to help Lorelei with her soaks.
I can go melee.
Ranged.
I'll hang in melee.
I don't have assist, by the way.
I thought you did.
Nope.
Okay, Christ.
Which soaps do you want me to take?
Generally the ones near melee, like the pillars.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sorry, Faye,
We
they're
just-
there.
I'm just fixing my talents.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Enjoy your final moments. I will.
Watch your step.
I'll purify you!
Lust.
Range
Bask
5.
in the power
Mark
of the
soon.
storm.
Flaming
Meteors.
steel, sear your flesh!
We have to blow up pillars with this dice.
Die!
Watch your step.
Stone!
Those Meteors soon. Be ready to dip your toes in.
Be
AOE
wrapped in
incoming.
the blizzard's icy embrace.
Stack.
Marks soon.
Purify you.
Range
In
5.
the power of the storm.
Smash!
Meteors.
Watch your step.
Stone! Flaming steel, sear your flesh! Frozen to perfection. Smash!
Marks soon.
Range
Bask in
5.
the power of the storm.
Watch your step.
Die, aberration! Smash!
Meteors are soon.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh! I'll purify you!
Range 5.
Purge these
Watch your step.
I think I was the only other one in there. and
You
I
were not
had nothing
up
on,
to
so
the challenge.
probably why I didn't.
Too many pillars up at this point.
Be
AOE
wrapped in the
incoming.
blizzard's icy embrace. Smash! Die, aberration!
Range
Bask in
5.
the power of the storm.
Closest to ball.
Yeah, generally just like so. Big thing is we kind of have to blow up
Our
around
mistress
like
awaits.
2 or 3 each time.
Okay.
Doesn't always
You wouldn't be able
happen.
to back up
Sometimes you get
long.
one, sometimes you get more. But not blowing up any, especially on the very first set. The very first set, we should end up with at the very least 1 left over. If we can get all 4, that's ideal.
Rage kind of want to be grouped together so we don't have pillars spawning in strange places.
Yeah.
It'll make it easier to blow them up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Enjoy your final moments. I will.
Watch your step.
Open! I'll purify you!
Mark soon.
Range
Lightning.
5.
Purge these aberrations.
Smash!
Meteors soon.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Watch your step.
Blizzard is next.
Be
AOE
wrapped in the
incoming.
blizzard's icy embrace.
Interrupt.
Keep your toes in.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Marks are next.
Interrupt. Range 5.
Purge these aberrations.
Dust!
Watch your step.
The flaming steel sear your flesh! You burn nice.
Yeah.
Smash!
Marks.
Range 5.
Purge these
Watch
aberrations.
your step.
Die, aberration!
So,
Dust! Flaming
Interrupt.
steel sear
medium.
your flesh!
Interrupt.
Don't overlap them yet. Good.
Die,
Marks are next.
Range
Circle
5.
here. We're gonna get pillars soon.
Watch your
Just
step.
gonna have to deal with him for a sec. Just don't hinder each other.
Frozen to perfection.
Kick Cadros.
Be
AOE
wrapped in the
incoming.
blizzard's icy
Blizzard, dip your toes in the fire.
Range 5.
In the power
Marks.
of the storm.
Watch your step.
Flaming steel sear your flesh!
Okay, so the
Interrupt.
come.
I'll purify you!
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Dark path.
Gotta help soak those with them.
Smash!
I saw the dark path.
And it's not just
Range
not
fine.
just on that one.
Purge these
Marks.
aberrations.
Watch your step.
Stone!
Interrupt.
I'll purify you! Dust!
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Meteors.
Flaming steel sear your flesh!
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Ooh, don't do that.
Range 5.
Purge these aberrations.
So if you're caught in the overlap between the two of them,
Purify you!
Watch your
you
step.
get just like basically one shot.
Frozen to perfection.
You get stunned for like 30 seconds and take a ton of damage.
Be
AOE
wrapped in the
incoming.
blizzard's icy embrace. You got
You and playtime is
No release.
over.
We're coming back.
You'll be pressing by the boss fight when you come.
Here's a hammer.
Hammer up.
Two hammers. We are just getting hammered tonight.
Hammer time.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Fire consumes all!
Watch your step.
Open! I'll purify you!
Marks.
Range
Bask
5.
in the power of the storm.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Don't be in the overlap.
I'll purify you!
Watch your step.
Blizzard is next.
Be
AOE
wrapped in the
incoming.
blizzard's
Your toes in the fire.
embrace.
Die, aberration!
Marks.
Range
Bask
5.
in the power of the storm.
Watch your step.
Open! Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Meteors. Make it. Thank you.
Gust!
Marks.
Range
Bask in
5.
the power of the storm.
Watch your step.
I'll purify you!
Meteor should be soon.
Gust! Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Range 5.
Marks are next. Careful.
Interrupt. Watch your step. Interrupt.
You were not up to the challenge.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Be
AOE
wrapped in the
incoming.
blizzard's
Blizzard,
icy
dip your toes in the fire.
Gust!
Interrupt. Stack high. Interrupt.
Purify you!
Interrupt.
Marks,
Range
careful.
5.
Purge these aberrations.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
Meteors.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Careful with the fire guys in this next couple. I'm gonna try and get back towards the middle of the
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Gust!
Interrupt.
We can interrupt it faster, so that'd be awesome.
You were
Interrupt.
not up to the challenge.
Range
Bask in
5.
the power of the storm.
Watch your step. Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
I'll
Interrupt.
purify you!
Interrupt.
Smash!
Interrupt. 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 Interrupt.
Axes.
Interrupt.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Interrupt. Interrupt. Range 5.
In the power of the storm.
Interrupt.
Gust!
Interrupt. Watch your step.
purify you!
Interrupt.
Be
AOE
wrapped
Trapped in the
incoming.
blizzard's icy
Get
breeze.
frozen with fire.
Shoot out! Bring out today! Bring out today!
Hello. 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 Hello.
Frozen. I'll purify you! Smash!
Range fire. Watch your step.
Oh, bad! You belong in the ground.
Not a bad goal, I think so.
Playtime is over.
I need to start making better decisions.
You need to make better choices. I know how that goes.
Yeah, me too. Be skunk now. Hammers, you're still up.
Oh, I realized I could have used a health fund at the end there. That was all I need.
Yes, it's still coming. Oh,
Oh,
we're
shit.
resetting the boss real fast.
What the hell?
What fun! Shall we play?
Come, sister. Our mistress awaits.
Thank you, wasn't it? was the last celebration Murloc won that I had in my inventory, so we have to do this on this one.
No. Really?
Oh, I've got hundreds in my bank. I'm just saying, that's all I've got with me.
Okay, well, I have one. So.
Oh, so we got it back.
But it only has 2 charges on it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fire consumes all!
Watch your
Pain and
step.
stone! Die, aberration!
Mark soon.
Range
In
5.
the power of the storm.
Just! Flaming steel, sear your flesh! Die, aberration!
Watch your step.
Open!
Interrupt.
Dip your toes in the fire in the next one.
Be
AOE
wrapped in the
incoming.
blizzard's icy embrace.
Okay.
Interrupt.
Marks are next.
I'll purify you!
Range
In
5.
the power of the storm.
Watch your step.
Stone!
Meteors are
Flaming
next.
steel, sear your flesh!
Careful of the overlap, guys.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Yeah.
Interrupt.
Dust!
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Marks, careful.
Range 5.
Lightning. Purge these aberrations.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
I'll purify you! Smash!
Axes are next.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Interrupt. Range 5.
Marks, careful.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Interrupt.
Careful range.
Interrupt.
Some very split.
Be wrapped in the blizzard's icy
Dip your toes in the fire.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Marks are next.
Range 5.
Lightning. Purge these aberrations.
You burn!
Watch your step.
Stone!
Interrupt.
Flaming steel,
Interrupt.
sear your flesh!
Interrupt. Interrupt.
I'll purify you!
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Marks,
Interrupt.
careful.
Interrupt. Range 5.
Lightning. Purge these aberrations.
Watch your step.
Open!
You were not up to the challenge.
Die, aberration!
smash! Frozen to perfection.
Bring out your dead!
You
That one
belong
was
in
definitely missed a couple of sets where we could have gotten a bunch of pillars.
Range
Bask
5.
in the power of the storm.
Smash!
Watch your
Die,
step.
aberration!
Well, that's not necessarily as big of a deal. It's more like if we completely trap melee in, then it's a problem, but
Thank you.
Well, going counterclockwise was starting to melt my brain, but I would have.
Did it hurt your head just a little?
Just a little. I await my Murlocification.
There you go.
Much better. You know, anything Murloc in the trading post is going to be what I have to buy.
Another hammer.
Billy.
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Enjoy your final moments. I will.
Watch your
Pain and
step.
stone! I'll purify you!
Range
Bask
5.
in the power of the storm.
Marks.
I'll purify dust!
Watch your
Pain and
step.
stone!
Blizzard. Give it to dip your toes in.
Not every bad day can become a good day. Some days are fucked
Toes in the fire.
and cannot be unfucked.
I remember days like this when my father took me into the forest
Marks are next.
and we ate wild blueberries.
Meteors. Careful of the overlap. Marks are next.
We get Daisy interrupted.
Meteors are next. Marks, careful.
Be
AOE
wrapped in the
incoming.
blizzard's icy embrace. Dust!
Dip your toes in the fire.
I would like to buy a ham.
I'll purify!
Marks, careful. Meteors are next.
Give her all she's got, Captain!
Flaming steel sear your flesh!
Oh, that's
You've got no
really bad.
arms left!
Okay,
Yes, I have!
recovery.
Look! There's a flesh wound!
You'll burn nicely.
Smash! Range 5.
Lightning, purge these aberrations.
Watch your step.
Stone! Bring out today! Bring out today!
I'll purify you!
Heart in your general direction!
Meteors, ranged with both from those ones that are really far.
Sear your flesh!
Yeah, perfect.
Range 5.
Lightning, purge these aberrations.
Watch your step.
I'll purify you!
Lot of hit.
Be
AOE
wrapped in the
incoming.
blizzard's
Keep your
ice
toes in the fire.
Range 5.
Marks.
Power of the storm.
Die, aberration!
Wow, can you taunt Opal back?
Watch your step.
Stone! Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Current
events, only we two just got our
asses kicked, pal.
Yeah, I was wondering if.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Trying to over.
We have enough people down that it's starting to get hard to soak those safely.
It's like, look, I can get a big clump.
Range 5.
I wondered about just backing.
Watch your step.
Somebody have a soulstone on them already?
Would have helped if we
I do.
faster range. Or would that have caused more problems?
Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
I'm stacking on you on purpose.
Range 5.
You'll burn nice. Nothing but...
Are we splitting too much, Casa? I feel like I'm always on the wrong side. Thanks, yeah. I'm gonna, there's a hammer up. Go.
I need a quick bio.
It sounds like we're taking a break.
Yeah.
Oh.
10 minutes?
Well, that's not exactly what I meant to do. I don't know how to cancel that.
Yeah. Don't know if you can.
Okay.
I'll need a summons back because
I mean, it's not like people are ever back at 5 minutes anyway.
We'll just leave it at that and then we'll check it at 5. How's that? I don't know if you can. Nope, that one didn't do it either.
Are you just, what are you,
I tried doing break cancel and then see if I could kill it and no.
No, I think just the default for break is 10 minutes.
Well, so you can't cancel it, huh?
I don't think so. Oh, that overrode it. Okay.
Yours overrode it?
My screen did, I don't know about the rest of you, but...
I see if I'm in a break timer now.
just calculated. I've only got about 700 Murloc transformations left in my bank. I wonder how many months that is.
I'd say it really varies depending on how much we die in raid.
True.
Baby, slip an upgrade under the tree for me. I've been an awful good girl. Not like those ain't it, baby? I'll hurry to the gem store tonight. Ain't it, baby? Some winter's day earmuffs too in blue. I've cleared my mail for your loot, ain't it, baby? I'll hurry to the gem store tonight. Think of all the skins I've missed. Think of all the dyes in those shiny kits. Ooh. Next year I could be just as good. As long as you give me all this loot. Ain't it, baby? I want a mini rock and that's not a lot. I've been a fairy all year. Cool, ain't it, baby? I'll hurry to the gem store tonight. Honey, one little thing I really need, a key to all my black lion chests, ain't it, baby? I'll hurry to the gem store tonight. Ain't it, cutie?
How are people feeling about this?
Fine.
Keep practicing?
It doesn't make a difference to me, honestly. Whatever you guys would like to do.
Practice doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I'd like to practice. I mean, I know I'm trying to find my footing on where I should be when. It's like, I know I dropped a couple pillars and I was like, damn, I was just getting out of the circles. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, pillars for the most part are kind of random.
Are they? Okay.
They tend to clump around players, but they're not guaranteed. Sometimes you'll get one off of nowhere. It's generally best to try and like clump after you like get done with meteors. Try and clump back up to existing puddles or pillars, but it doesn't always happen. The big thing is we need to make sure we're There were a couple of sets there that we didn't blow up very many pillars. Like, there was, like, one where we blew up one with 2 meteors, and it was just really bad.
Son, it looks like you've been hanging melee. Is that correct?
Kind of, yeah. I've been... Whichever one seems less soaked is where I've been going.
I'm gonna mark you so it's easier for people to focus on, because it looks like you were hanging more ranged.
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so range can kind of clump around you. It might be useful if he's giving mixed readings.
Look, I'm a twangle.
I thought I summoned you.
You may have, but I may have been away.
That's possible.
So do we want to stay kind of behind the tanks moving, right?
Ideally, yes.
Well, I'm just making sure, like, if I do that and people can see me, then that might help with some pillar placement as we're going around the
Yeah,
thingy.
it does. People do end up. It's the really annoying thing about this fight is puddles generally end up getting kind of placed in the middle of the room because that's where most of the pillars end up because they kind of spawn around us.
I'm just thinking about because we keep blocking that right-hand side because we start drifting over.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people
So-
end up splitting between the two. We need to get better about trying to regroup.
Because I do that. I end up over there and I'm like, oops.
Would it be helpful if we just kind of moved a little faster as tanks around the circle?
Yeah, but don't leave your... I mean, you don't have to go a ton faster. Like, the big thing is you want to have the fire puddles and a pillar close for, well, mostly Lorelei, but also the fire puddle for tanks.
Yeah.
But
well, what I was thinking,
as long as you don't get yourself trapped, that's like the big thing.
Right. So if there's a pillar that's blocking us, my tendency is to want to kind of run around them and then we set up beyond them, but not that far beyond them.
Yeah, that's fine. What you've been doing is fine for the most part. It doesn't feel like... I haven't been noticing too much of just, like, not enough movement on that front. It seems more like, mostly the pillars not getting blown up, because the longer this fight goes on, the more of those pillars we have, and the more, like... So each pillar does raid wide, right? So the more pillars we blow up, the less raid wide we take. Yeah.
So not a tanking issue at the moment, then?
Not really. It's mostly the soaks and like our placement of pillars, but that, like, the placement of pillars is harder because it's not consistent, where we can decide where we put those pillars. They're basically the biggest thing I'm noticing is, like, a couple of times the melee and range soak go to the same spot, and that's just pointless. Because only one of those circles is going to actually blow up the pillars, the other one's just missing. But... for the most part, it's fine.
If we get a big clump and I'm going in after them, I'm ice blocking.
Yes, if you want to, you just have to, like, definitely give people a heads up that you're going to go block your
But I'm pushed
meteor.
to talk, so that's a little bit more difficult, so maybe I'll take it off push to talk.
Also, if people see someone running out to, like, solo it, don't chase them.
Final moments.
But, like, if they're only going... If you see them going, like...
Watch your step.
You can just set them down.
I'll purify you.
Range 5.
Purge these
Marks.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh.
Watch your step.
Alright, so that was one where we could have gotten 2 pillars with each thing, but we make it work. Blizzard. Ready to dip your toes in the fire?
In the blizzard's icy embrace.
Marks.
Get him out.
Range 5.
Marks.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
Open! Flaming steel, sear your
Meteors.
flesh!
Interrupt.
Marks.
Range 5.
Soonish.
Watch your step.
Die, aberration! Smash!
Access soon.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Range 5.
I'll purify you!
You got caught
Watch your step.
Both. Probably.
Be wrapped in the blizzard's icy embrace.
Blizzard, dip your toes in the fire.
Range 5.
Marks.
Watch your step.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh! Die, aberration!
Marks soon, careful.
Range 5.
In the power of the storm.
Watch your step.
Die, aberration!
Yeah.
Dust!
These casters interrupted if we can, please. Meteor soon.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Going. No, oh. You had the right idea, Circle.
In the power of the storm.
Dust!
Watch your step.
Aberration!
Frozen to perfection. Be
AOE
wrapped in the
incoming.
blizzard's icy embrace.
Dip your toes in the fire.
Dust!
Range 5.
Purify you!
To perfection.
Watch your step.
Stone! Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Oh, it doesn't even go off if you die before it.
I'll purify
Bring
you!
out today!
Well, I feel like that should
Bring
try a
out
couple.
today!
Smash!
Looks like
Range 5.
Ember needs more love. We were
Watch your
having fun
step.
the other day.
Nothing but ash remains.
Seemed fine until we had all those pillars behind us. But that's, the tank's perspective.
This fight feels so unforgiving. One bad step and you're dead. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, we're getting ahead of the tanks again.
Well, it wasn't too bad. Big thing there were 2 soak sets where we just put the soaks right next to each other and only blew up like 1 with the second soak and 3 with the other, when we could have gotten like 4 and 4 if we had gone to 2 different places, but it happens. But yes, this fight is very unforgiving. Surprisingly, or at least from what I've heard, this fight is easier on Mythic because the puddles shrink when you step into them during the blizzard. So, yes.
That should be a heroic mechanic.
Exactly. Because so the idea with it though is like anytime someone steps in it. So if you stay in it for too long, you're taking multiple stacks of it. It's like the Anduin puddle at the very end of the fight, where each time you step into it, it loses stacks, so it's only got a certain amount of clears on it. So the idea is you want to clear only when necessary, but it ends up that you just end up clearing the exact same amount on normal and heroic, except heroic there's just more shit on the floor now.
I noticed when you say to step in on the flame to get the ice mark off, I haven't often had to go in twice. I must be missing something in the mechanic there. It goes in, but it still stacks.
Okay, you only have to go in so that you don't reach 10 stacks.
Lorelei, you might remember.
So
they'll drop otherwise?
Yes. Basically, the way he works is the Blizzard channel is 10 seconds long, and he does a tick every second. So there's 10 ticks. So if you don't step in the fire ever, you will get turned into an ice cube.
Right.
If you step into it at some point once, you will never reach 10 stack.
Okay, so I'm
I think the Blizzard's idea with it is you want to step in at 5 stacks and clear. That way you end the phase with 5 stacks. But it really doesn't matter as long as you just step in once.
Okay, so I don't need to.
Yeah, you're fine.
Well, and I'll have to disagree with you. I stepped in it, stayed in it, and then got out and still got 10 stacks. Yeah, that last time.
Shouldn't have.
Yeah, well, I did. I got iceberg.
Well, that's because of your math skills. That's just.
Do the stacks drop off eventually, or will they?
Yes. Yeah. No, they don't last until the next blizzard. If that's what you're asking. Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense to me.
Well, you didn't have to run from our ones. I just found 2 more.
Yeah, like Brodsky's comment there. They're making melee think like tanks now. Planning out your next move. Figuring out your escape route.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What fun! Shall we play?
Watch your step.
Stone! Die, aberration!
Range 5.
In the power of the storm.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh! Smash!
Watch your step.
Blizzard is next.
Be wrapped in the blizzard's icy embrace.
Goes in the fire.
I'll purify you.
Marks.
Range 5.
In the power of the storm.
Watch your step.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh.
That third one didn't
No, but it's fine. Marks are next.
Range 5.
In the power of the storm.
Watch your step.
Careful of lightning, guys.
Die, aberration! Ghost!
You are super far.
I know.
Meteors are next.
What I got is it here?
Steel, sear your flesh!
Don't be in the overlap. Careful. Good.
Range 5.
Die, aberration!
Marks are next. Careful.
Watch your step. In front.
Be wrapped in the blizzard's icy embrace.
In front.
Dip your toes in the fire.
Stack high. Stack high. Stack high. Stack high. Interrupt.
That's frosted.
Range 5.
Purge these aberrations.
Marks, careful.
Interrupt. Watch your step. Interrupt.
Flaming steel,
Meteors,
sear your
careful with the
flesh.
overlap. Gonna make the bosses, that'd be awesome.
Die, aberration!
Can we get an interrupt on death? Yeah. Marks, careful.
Range
Bask
5.
in the power of the storm.
Watch your step.
Stone! I'll purify you! Smash!
Axes.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Marks are next.
Range
Bask
5.
in the power of the storm.
Watch your step.
Open! I'll purify you! Be
AOE
wrapped in the
incoming.
blizzard's icy embrace.
Dip your toes in the fire.
Ghost!
Marks.
Range 5.
I'll purify you!
Axes are next.
Watch your step.
Ranged, if we can get some of these ones that are super far back, that'd be awesome.
Steel, sear your
Try and get
flesh.
these 3, Lorelei. Or these 2, that works, yeah.
Smash!
Or is faint. Oh, is it? Go ahead and stand.
My rage
Imbar needs some love.
burns on!
Marks, careful.
Range
Bask
5.
in the power.
Ghost!
Watch your step.
Stone.
Oh, okay.
I never.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, that's
Good job.
Ta-da!
Thank you.
Hi, Mia.
Just took down the ammunition.
Let's do some learning tools on the coffee box.
Coffee box.
Coffee?
Yeah,
As in
Kira.
everybody go get a copy?
I love
Kira.
gold.
Wait, this is the coffee box? This way?
No, that's Dathia.
I didn't think so.
Why did we... Oh, man.
Because I did it though.
So we should just all run and let you die?
I was starting to do that, but...
We thought about it.
I would have deserved it.
Isn't it quicker that way though?
Probably.
To get to correct from here, isn't it quicker just to die? Or is that where it's...
It's generally easier to die from Kira to get back to here, because
Oh, okay.
the only way to die over here is to jump in the lava, which takes like 15 seconds to die in.
That's true. I was trying to figure out, there's one, I knew there was one that was...
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, I don't think Dathia is any easier. I think she's actually harder.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she is not fun. Well, she's more fun
I
than Raz.
spy in Amia.
You do spy in Mia.
Ooh, we'll be getting the Broodkeeper someday soon, huh?
You need to repair, hit the guy. Well, maybe not hit him, but... Get to summon in a minute, Raptor.
Oh, Dathia, the Wind Boss. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't... Is that where we're going now? Or we're going
No,
to Keurig?
Keurig. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me show you what I got. Appreciate your patronage.
So Dathia mechanically is easier on heroic, but everything else about the fight is harder. Like, instead of having to just deal with knockbacks, like, the big thing is it's just whether or not you can kill these side platforms, because you get one ad on the main platform and it knocks you up to a side platform is the goal. So you have to like split your raid in half, and then one half of your raid. Every time an ad comes up, half of your raid goes up to kill the ads on the platform. And you're just doing that while you're fighting the boss as normal, so you have less people on the main platform to hit each other with lightning, less knockbacks because only the knockback from the ad on the platform knocking you up into the platform that's the only knockback that matters, because the other one doesn't hit the one that knocks you back down to the platform only hits the people on the upper platform.
It's a fun fight. I like it.
It's a good fight. It's definitely easier in some ways, like Ace says, than on
Yeah, because you don't have to worry
normal.
about the 2 ads.
You don't have to worry about the like overlapping the knockbacks at a bad time and shit. It's just as soon as the first knockback, as soon as the ad spawns, like you want to get it in position and kill as quickly as possible so you can get up to the platform. So like the timing of the knockback doesn't matter. It's just can you kill the ads in time? Which they have a fair amount of health and do a fair amount of
damage.
Yeah.
They're off. It's awful.
Yeah, they're pretty mean.
If you don't kill them fast enough, it gets worse.
Yeah, because the longer the ads are alive, the more damage the boss does. So.
You don't want to go up twice in a row.
Yep, that also.
You definitely be with your group.
Yeah, that's why we have to split the raid in half. Is because you can't go up at this you can't go up multiple times.
The dot kills.
Yeah, you almost lived it though.
Almost did.
Fucking warlocks, they're so damn tanky. She was literally like, it's like a 10-second.
Oh, I used everything I had, and I was
30. It's like a 30-second dot, and she had like 5 seconds left on the dot, and she was at 30 stacks. And normally you get like 15, maybe 20. But she was like double that. Yeah, the biggest issue is just making sure you kill the ads before the next group has to go up. Otherwise, you end up in a situation where you're not doing any damage to the boss, and you're just killing ads the entire time. Kurog is pretty much the same as on normal. There's a couple of there's an extra mechanic in each phase, basically, but for the most part, they're all very similar, like to normal. So the frost phase, there's occasionally some orbs, more annoying for melee than it is for ranged, but you just sidestep them. Are there orbs on normal death, Razageth, in that second intermission? Like the alternating orbs that just shoot out from the boss?
I don't think so.
On
normal, I don't remember. Yeah, second intermission normal. Do you remember if there's orbs there? Because it's literally the same mechanic. But
yeah, I think so.
Basically the boss will get a circle around, or a circle of orbs around him, and the orbs will just shoot straight out from him, and they'll kind of alternate. So it's just, you take melee, you kind of want to like stand max range when the orbs are going off, so you don't, because if you get hit by them, you take some damage and you get stunned, and it is very easy as melee to get chain stunned. The soaks are still the same. We're probably going to have a couple of us stand in melee to help Lorelei with her soaks. Fire phase is basically the same, except occasionally the boss will spawn some swirls that kind of like zigzag out from the boss in a line. It's just dodge some more swirls in that phase, basically. That one, like this, the fire phase is pretty much the same. You have less puddles to bait in general, so it's not too big of a deal. Lightning phase is a pain in the ass, but basically 3 or 4. I think with this group size we'll get like 2 or 3. It's probably 3 people with debuffs, and the debuff will zap the closest person to you. You kind of have to zap, so it'll last like, I don't know, 8 seconds. You kind of have to zap one person for about 4 seconds and then switch it to someone else who hasn't been zapped for the other 4 seconds. But basically, if you get zapped or have zap and you get a bomb, you have to press a defensive or you will die in that phase. That phase is all about just like making sure you're not zapping the same person. So you kind of just have to like split up and make sure no one's being zapped twice. Earth phase, there are some healing debuffs, and they put a healing absorb on people, and it is a lot of healing that is required for that phase. So that'll be interesting.
Buckle up!
They gonna be bumpy, right?
Yeah, this one's definitely going to be harder than Council. Like,
yeah, oh god, yeah. I think...
This one requires about double the damage and double the healing as Council, and Council is pretty rough. Still.
Do you have helpers for the Frost Soak?
In melee?
Melee.
So we'll probably do Mommy Yassine, and we have Raptor and Lorelei. Ant, why don't you hang out in melee too?
Okay.
Back.
I guess I can turn and do things towards the range group.
Tanks might have to help with those soaks. Just be careful if you do. I don't think the frontal ever overlaps with any other mechanics. You should be able to step into the soak.
You're willing to gamble my life on it. I see how it is.
Well, I mean, it's that or just like the entire raid dies, or at least like half of the raid dies.
Okay, I get your point.
Good. Epistle's lives is, he's holding our lives in his hands, so just Epistle. Ace is fine. Just Epistle.
Yeah, Ace is rocking it. I'm just faking it.
Yeah. I mean, we'll pull it.
That big Faffard, Lorelei.
No, I've worn that shirt many times.
Shit. I mean, Council spec. That sucks. Well. Yeah, I do a bit less single target in this spec, so by a bit, like a lot less. Orb soon.
Blacken your flesh.
Watch your
Orbs, watch your feet.
Thank you.
Yep. Ooh, that frontal's in a weird direction. Probably. Soaks are next.
Your bones will freeze and shatter.
I'll go out. Stay there.
Yeah, we need one. Okay.
I'm gonna get Lorelei.
Frost, blacken your flesh.
You can move him.
Yeah. We can move to the next
Watch
phase. Ooh.
That might have been a bad decision.
Got the second orbs. So we want yeah, on heroic you want to just basically move as soon as he hits 50 energy. There's no reason to like cheese it to wait for timings. See the wave. Hey, go ahead and wipe it up.
Watch your step.
Barely a test of my skill.
I have a soul stone. 2.
That's what she said.
Yeah, but who's gonna win the res war?
B.
Don't we all?
Isn't that untrue? Niobe.
What?
What, Niobe? No.
We have lurkers.
I know all I keep on hearing is the little high in the background.
Didn't find my torch fast enough.
Yeah, for you, Epistle, the timings work out better since there's an extra mechanic in each section. So you can just, as soon as the boss hits 50 energy, just move them to the next section.
Okay.
Lightning, it becomes very important to do that. We definitely don't want a 4th set of lightning. We can barely live 3 sets of lightning, usually.
The lightning is awful.
It is awful. I would agree with that. Unless like you had a party full of mages and hunters. Or
Not
something.
even. Not even.
4, 3, 2.
I forgot to switch again, man.
You face the master.
I need a fucking weak aura that tells me I'm in the wrong spec if I'm in a certain boss room.
Knowing you can take it.
I don't know if that's a thing. I know that's a thing for dungeons, but I don't know about boss rooms.
Encounters.
Orbs soon.
Watch your
Watch your feet. Soaps are next.
Frost blacken your flesh. Your bones will freeze and shatter.
Or higher alley. You can be ready to move them, yep.
Frost blacken your flesh.
Leaves. Oh, nice, Sam.
I got out.
Not in time, but
I got out.
no,
Yeah.
you definitely took the damage from it.
Yeah, but I'm fine.
Dance is
Watch
next.
your step.
Or well, it's a set of tools, then it's... God damn, that hurt.
Watch your step.
Dance. Watch the frontal in the middle of this. Tools are next. Big puddles if we can, please.
Watch your step.
Waves.
Incinerate.
This phase is pretty much the same. We still kill frost, then fire. The fire puddles from the fire ad spawn little ads that we just click. That's the big difference. Make sure we're interrupting the frost ad though.
No, no, no! Hell no! No! No!
Run in.
In the bubble.
That's it, man. Game over,
Well,
man.
it's your
Game
salvation.
over.
Maybe I've been keeping up on current events, but we just got our asses kicked, pal.
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait, hoo-ha-ha! Sharkbait, hoo-ha-ha!
Run in.
Yeah. Damage in this phase is crazy.
Yeah, you
I think
can't.
we had some of those thingies that didn't get interrupted, right?
I think we only missed one interrupt.
Oh, okay.
So, are you talking about
causes-
little ads?
No.
Or
What causes you to turn the icy circle underneath your feet? I thought
That was we missed. I think like one frostbind's kick, but like we had 6 people down. I mean, I definitely didn't have my interrupt, and that shit's a fucking minute cooldown.
So you
all
know
I can do is stare at it.
You can make a weak aura that just alerts you to what encounter you're in. Say,
Oh yeah, like that I'm in the wrong talents when I'm in the boss fight. When it's
Fix your
super
freaking
helpful.
talents then.
Yeah, I am. But like,
or you just have all your friends remind you, say, "Hey, like Ant, they're saying."
Thank you.
Oh, so encounter that would only be. No, you could have
It
it
would-
show
it
out
would-
of combat.
yeah, but then it wouldn't be in the encounter, so you wouldn't get the weak aura to
The
trigger.
boss ID? Could you do by boss ID? Or that's encounter?
It would be that would still be the same.
Right.
Same problem of you'd have to be in the fight with the boss
Right,
to actually
right.
see it. No, I just need to like pay attention. It's been fucking 3 weeks since I've raided. I don't think about talent change.
You mean that?
Most of it. Yeah, I haven't played anything other than fucking Prot Warrior on Raz the last fucking 4 weeks, really.
Oh yeah.
I mean, when was the last time we did this boss?
Yeah,
That too.
the only other thing I've played really is like,
You switch packs yet?
yeah. Wait, for boss? That doesn't sound right.
D4.
Sure. Yeah, D4. That definitely threw me off.
But it was so much fun.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get as far as you guys did because but oh my god, it was fun. I enjoyed it for sure.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now you face the master time of relevance. Frost blacken your flesh.
Orb soon. Watch your feet.
Watch your
Take you.
Soaks are next.
Blacken your flesh. Your bones will freeze and shatter.
Start going. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, that's not a solo. And we're not gonna chase you with it.
Watch your step.
He says whoops.
My mana surprise.
Waves, watch your
It's been a
feet.
really long time since we've done this one. They got that mechanic.
Dance is next. Well, pools, then dance. One more puddle bait.
Watch your step.
Dance is next.
Watch your step.
Watch the pink frontal in the middle of this. Bait puddles.
Watch your step.
Waves, and then we're phasing.
Incinerate.
Killing Frost here.
Run in.
In the bubble.
Advance.
We can start making our way towards lightning. Zaps are soon, or yes, zaps are lightning crash.
Thunder crash.
Next zaps are soon. We're gonna get zaps into soaks here. Just be careful with these.
If you get the zap,
Help
don't
soak.
soak it.
Ooh, we're zapping. And you're zapping the same person I am.
Sorry.
Move him across.
No, yes, move him, please. No. One more set of zaps. Ace rally here.
Almost got 2.
Watch your step.
Dodge rings.
You want someone up?
Yeah, me probably. And soon.
Watch your step.
Okay, use a train.
Got it. You have second.
Ooh.
Go out of him.
Watch your step.
There is no element I cannot control.
Okay, this phase is pretty much the exact same. We still have Earth Circles, we still have Lightning Cleave on, like, the fixate. So we're killing Earth here. I will say this boss is 100% not doable right now.
Yeah, but practice doesn't hurt.
Yeah, like this fight is definitely like very mechanics intensive. But I think even with a perfect pull, this boss doesn't get below 15% HP.
This sucks.
This boss is at 37% currently into the like last phase killer die. Like, ideally, the boss should be at, like, 10% at most here.
I'm hearing you say there's room to improve.
Watch your
You can do it, Ace! You can do it!
Barely a test of my skill.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna throw hammer down.
Feel better, Brodsky.
You made it longer than I thought you would.
Oh, did I go the wrong way?
Probably one more pull. Are we starting on Frost still, or?
Can I have a summons?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, unless you want to practice lightning.
I mean, that's really the only. We could, yeah. Let's just practice lightning for a bit. Do a couple, probably 1 or 2 pulls on lightning.
Is that a sign?
Well, there's.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So the ideal situation is you definitely pull on Frost because you get way better openers there. You don't have to do mechanics until like 15 or 20 seconds into the boss pull, and the mechanic you do have to do is step left or step right, and then the mechanic after that is stand still. So you get like really good opener on Frost, but on lightning, like lightning is definitely the hardest part of the fight. Definitely the transition between lightning and earth is also very, very hard, but it's like the hardest mechanic in the fight, the zap. Alright, so with zaps, the big thing is you want to make sure that there's like, I think there were 3 up. You want to make sure you're not zapping the same person. So the 3 of you have to kind of spread around and zap. Ideally, you zap a couple of different people so that, like, because the zap hurts. Like, it's going to end up doing like 40k a tick, 40 to 60k a tick, if you just leave it on the one person the entire time. But it's, yeah, basically it's find a buddy. You just zap that person until your debuff goes away. As long as someone isn't zapping the person you're standing next to, you're fine.
It's something to zap, or is it just?
There's a little arrow. There's a little arrow over your head. It's so the 2 mechanics in that phase is you'll get a big circle with an arrow over your head, or you'll just get an arrow over your head. If it's just the arrow, then you're going to zap the closest person to you. And like, if you don't have a zap, help people out. Try to like get near like someone who doesn't have a buddy or is going to like very clearly be zapping the same person as someone else. Like, take that zap from them. And if you can, like, if you see someone's gonna ideally 2 people per zap. It doesn't always happen, but it, like, basically what I end up doing is I'll like walk up to melee or wherever someone isn't, and like, this person is this person I'm zapping for the first couple of seconds of my debuff, and then I step closer to a different person to zap them for a couple, or for the rest of the debuff. You just want to make sure
that's gonna chase you down.
That's with the arrow without the circle.
Correct. Yeah. You'll see a tiny white line zapping off of you to the closest person once it starts actually zapping.
Okay, how about with the circle?
That one's still the same. It's just get those bomb circles out.
Okay.
And yeah, basically after the Soaks epistle, you want to just immediately cross over. We really don't want that extra set of zaps. We'd rather get the healing debuffs than the extra set of zaps.
There is a hammer down if you think you need to repair.
Do we need to go run over to the other side?
No, it sounds like we're starting on lightning. We're on lightning.
Oh, we are on lightning. Oh, okay, right. It's purple. Oh.
Correct.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now you face the master of primal elements.
I need a target. I need a target.
Zap soon.
Lightning strike. Thunder crash.
Zap hand? Yeah. That's unfortunate. The only way to live that situation there, Faye, is to press a defensive and pray you can live it.
Oh, So you're not supposed to run out, or you did?
No, you did. Yeah, you did the correct thing. You just had both, so you have to like.
You got very unlucky.
Yeah.
Oh. It has been my name lately. Very unlucky.
You have to. If you don't pop a defensive, you're dead. Like there's not even a chance.
It happens sometimes.
Watch your step.
Basically, as soon as the soak circles are done, you can move the boss to the next section on this one.
I got zapped to death.
Yep.
You can ice block.
If you're being zapped, it's better to do that.
Right, but I'm saying if you
Watch your step.
have no other choice, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Bring out today.
Well, if it was there at the end, where me, Faffard, and Joey are all dead next to each other, what happened was both you and Faffard were zapping me, I died, and then you zapped each other and died.
Fine.
So, you guys were just a little too close to each other to, and were zapping the same person, and then when I died, because I was getting zapped by two people, you zapped each other and died.
Yeah, and I moved away from being...
Yep.
I was being zapped. I moved away and ran into somebody else that zapped me. So it was like,
Yeah, like I said, it's so the easiest way I've found to do this is, at least with this many debuffs, is one person just basically instantly runs to melee, and then the other two kind of like move to the left and right of like the ranged clump, and then just make sure they're not zapping the same person when bombs go out.
I know. So like when I see people who get the debuff, when they scoot off to the side, I'll kind of come over and find you guys too. Unless I have to soak something.
We'll do lightning again.
I'll just keep dancing up.
Since we're still here.
Ace says, do we have to?
That's the nice thing about this boss, though, is being able to just practice the hard parts of the fight, or the part of the fight you're struggling on, because you can start wherever you want.
Yeah, you might want right there.
I think if Zap did like 20 to 25% less damage, this fight would be fucking insanely good. It's already really good, but the zaps just do a lot of damage.
It's so broken.
I think the ideal situation for me would be if you could just zap the same person the entire phase and they didn't just like insta die if something else happened to them. Then I think that lightning would be a perfectly fine phase. Everything, like Earth would then become the hardest part of the fight because it's completely dependent on your healers.
Are you gonna say one more time?
To be able to keep, because those healing absorbs are pretty huge. Like especially those are good times if you get a healing absorb. Those are good times to use like health pots and cookies to help your healers get those off of you. Because those if they start ticking more than like 3 times, it fucking hurts. But zaps are the hardest parts. First set of zaps looked pretty good. It was set that murdered us, which is also indirectly one of the harder sets because you get bombs at the same time as the second set of zaps, and then the third set of zaps is during soaks, which is also very, very hard.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now you face the master of primal elements.
Zap soon.
Lightning strike.
Spread.
Next set of zaps are soon. These are gonna have soaks during them.
Help soon.
Oh, I'm gonna zap that too. That's rough. That was unfortunate. Essene couldn't move because she was soaking the thing.
Let me get you.
Yeah, go ahead. Or use it either way. That was good. We didn't get the extra set where we did get healing absorbs. The healer down, which sucks. Careful.
Oh shit.
Grab the res for tank.
Yeah, those zap range is pretty long. I didn't realize it was that far.
Yeah, it's infinite range. You can zap someone from the opposite side of the room. So it's not necessarily that like you can outrange zaps. You just have to make sure that like someone else is closer than someone that is getting zapped.
Ah, because I was trying to scoot over more in the circle.
Yeah, it was really like the other person that was like to the right was just apparently further away than I was. Yeah. So I was getting zapped by you and Izza, and I saw you moving back to try and zap someone else, and I was like, oh, that's not happening.
Yeah, there was nobody there.
It's all good though.
Oh yeah. I think we did pretty good.
Yeah.
Are we done for tonight?
Yep, we're done. That was last one.
Okay.
Thank you guys. We did good.
Fun times.
Stuff.
Thank you.
It's always fun to be running stuff.
So I can say hi now and not like disturb anything. So hi.
Hi.
Hi. So it's been a while, clearly. So I'm just saying hi. I am back and stuff. So, but you know. But hi.
Welcome back.
Well, thanks.
Welcome back.
It's about damn time.
I know.